Okay, Hunter, a little before and after from the down the line view today, right?
Yeah.
So I think your move's really good. But like I said, what we want to do for someone like you, young lad, early 20s, hits the ball a lot, the willingness to hit the ball a long way and make a dynamic swing, right? It's kind of like you've got to now start understanding the difference between whacking the ball around the course and navigating the ball around the course.
Yeah.
Right? There's a difference. I think with your length of backswing, how much that right arm is coming away from your torso, right? So you've got all that space there.
Yeah.
And then coming down, hitting it, right? And we'll talk about the impact conditions for me are going to be much better once we get you to the top of the swing, stopping around there, right? Stopping around there. Now, what we have said, you've got a very weak left-hand grip, right? Not to say that that's bad, but what we want to do is make sure the club face is square through the swing, right? So, in that position, halfway back, what I'm picking up is a little bit of cupping, which makes the face a little bit open, right? So what you tend to find with the guys who have weak left-hand grips, Dustin Johnson, Jordan Spieth, etc., when they go back, it's easier with a weaker left-hand grip to just bow the wrist a little bit, right? And then look at the face, look at the wrist, right? Now, I'm not saying you need to do it that excessively, right? But there definitely needs to be a little bit more bowing in that left wrist to get the club face square, right?
Okay.
So that's the first thing, it's the wrist angle, right? The second thing is the position at the top of the swing. I just want you to stop it there, right? That would be a nice sort of controlled backswing, right? Your arm is parallel with your shoulders. You've got some pinching under your right armpit. You've got some pinching under your left armpit. Looks very much like Aaron Baddeley, right? Only with better wrist angle.
Yeah.
Right? You can see you're a little cupped and the face is a little open. His wrist is more sort of flatter, right? With a square sort of club face angle. So that's where we want it, right? So he swings it up to the top, gets it to there, then starts swinging down, right? The big thing is the wrist angle and the pinching under the arms, right? You get it all the way down to there. Right. So once we got a ball between your arms for a bit better structure, and then talked about the pinching under the armpits, right?
Yeah.
Talked about the left wrist angle, right? I mean, you're for me, you're overdoing it there.
Yeah.
Right, just so you can feel it.
Yeah.
But I'd much rather, once you start making a change, to overdo it, to really feel it, because the chances are you're not going to do it that much in your actual swing if you're used to being
Like that.
there with your wrist angle, right?
Yeah.
But you notice how once we've got the ball squeezing between your arms, so your elbows are close together, and we've got some pinching under that armpit, and pinching under that armpit, that's as far as you can go back.
Yeah, there was
Right.
no going further from that.
Whereas before, you're right all the way back there. Yeah. So what I'd like you to do, just looking at it from down the line view, is get that top of the swing position better,
Okay.
and then maybe down the line we look at how you're coming down and it's affecting impact. For me, your hands have just got less distance to travel rather than all the way back there to begin with, and then all the way back down here to get your hands forward at impact.
Up
Do
here,
you see what I mean?
a lot more balls this way.
Definitely, because your hands have got to be forward. Now, talking about getting the hands forward, let's look at it from the other angle,
Yeah.
and we'll talk more about that.